Alexi Treviso.
Was not crying or nothing.
I got detectives on the way.
On January 27, 2023, Alexi Treviso went to the hospital for lower back pain. But just hours into her visit, nurses went inside the bathroom to clean up after Treviso and discovered something truly terrible. Nurses found a inside the trash can. Allegedly, Treviso had silently given birth inside the bathroom, then tried to hide her newborn son in a The nurses explained to Artesia police that prior to that moment, the nurses had Treviso perform a pregnancy test, and it came back positive. But despite the positive test, Treviso claimed that she'd never had sex and asked to go to the bathroom. She was in the bathroom for a while, so the nurses went to check on her. And when they opened the door, they saw on the walls. Initially, the nurses thought that Treviso tried to herself, but not much later, they discovered the truth when the custodial staff found born inside the trash can. After being filled in, law enforcement, along with the nurses, step into Alexi's hospital room to break the devastating news to her mother.
We discovered it in the bathroom. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. They came out and me and I didn't know what to do.
Lexi, I told you about this. I just asked you. Tell me the truth.
It was not crying or nothing.
What did you do to it?
Okay, stop right here. Stop. Number one priority, guys. Number one priority is she just had I don't know if she's delivered the placenta. She's significantly.
Yeah.
I've spoken to the obstetrician at Loveless. They want her out there as soon as possible.
Okay.
I obviously need your permission to transfer her for medicals. She needs to
She's 19.
Oh, you're right.
But she is a student too.
She's still 19 years
You're
old.
right. You're right. She needs to. I'm sorry, I forgot she's 19.
Keep out of me.
You need to make sure that you're safe. I need to send you to Loveless to labor delivery. Will you please agree to that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. I'm gonna work on that. I'm sorry about this, but in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like you tried to hide it, we do have to have the police involved.
And that was crying. It came out with that.
I know, but the baby's gonna have to be taken for and there'll be an investigator and everything. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but we need to do this correctly. And I want to be transparent with you about what our steps are going to be. Officer, do you guys need to talk to her before we get her transferred?
How long is it going to be before you have to transfer
I
out?
don't know. Are we working on?
Okay.
Marina, do you think 20, 30 minutes?
Yeah, hopefully, yes.
Okay.
I got detectives on the way, so they're going to be talking to her.
Okay.
Alexi continues to claim that the wasn't crying, seemingly in an attempt to explain away her actions. But the explanation doesn't get her anywhere because the officers move right past what she has to say and continue to explain to her what will happen next.
So as of right now, like what I said is we're going to have the detectives come over here and they're going to talk to you, okay? We have to gather some more information about what's going on. They'll get your statement. They're going to get the doctor's statements. They're going to get everybody's statements, okay? So I don't know everything yet, okay? So I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you nothing, honestly, okay? All I can say is
Gonna go to jail.
right now she's being detained, so she's not going to leave from here at all. Period. Okay. So one of us will
Is
be
it in your custody? Like,
Yeah, she's detained. Yeah, she's not under arrest, but she is detained. Okay, she's not free to leave. So while this whole thing is coming up, you're not free to leave. Okay, one of us will be in here the whole time with you, because you're not going to try to leave or nothing like that.
she won't.
Like I said, the detectives will be here. They're going to talk to you. Your care is of the utmost right now. Okay, they're going to do what they need to do to take care of you to make sure you get stable. They get you transferred out or whatever. Like I said, the detectives are already been notified. They're already on the way, so they're going to come talk to you. All right. So don't leave. Don't try to do nothing. One of us is always going to be in here in this room with you. Okay, unless we have to step out for doctor's orders, something like that, because if they need to examine you or do something with you. But other than that, like I said, you are detained. You are not free to leave at this point. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
While the officer is on the phone with the detective, Alexi's mother doesn't waste any time interrogating her daughter.
Where did you put the yeah? Tell me the truth. What did you put in there?
517.
That came out of the toilet bag. You put it in the bag?
Yes.
Yeah.
In what bag? Why didn't you say anything to us?
Do you want to get in trouble for this now? You could get in trouble for
Mom.
this.
Alright, just give it time, okay? I'm gonna speak to the detectives whenever she's ready, okay? You ready for the second one?
Eventually, detectives begin their investigation. And like Alexi's mother, they're looking for answers. They begin their investigation by speaking with the hospital staff in order to get a full scope of what happened that night.
Knocked on the door and I said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Yes, I'm fine. I'm just having a hard time going to the bathroom," is what she replied. So I was like, okay.
At some point I went and kind of checked on her, knocked on the door, seen if she needed anything. She denied. She said she didn't need anything.
Did you hear anything?
I didn't hear anything.
Flush, told it flush?
Yes, after a while I started hearing, so I probably checked on her 2 to 3 times, I'm not exactly sure. And then I just kept hearing paper towel dispenser and flushing and like the water running. I knocked again, did she need anything? Denied anything. And then eventually it got to a point where I said, "You need to come out." And I asked the clerk to get the key to unlock the door, because obviously she locked the door to go to the restroom. And whenever we finally had the key to unlock it, she opened it and just kind of walked out.
Did she say anything at that
She
point?
didn't say anything. She was just looking kind of straight past me and went back to the room.
According to the staff, Alexi rushed to the bathroom around 1:00 a.m. and locked herself inside. The staff said they periodically checked in with Alexi to make sure that she was okay. And initially, they left her alone. But after waiting 19 minutes, the staff began to worry about her safety, so they requested her to leave the restroom. Alexi opened the bathroom door and went back to the room. And it was then that nurses discovered the truly horrible scene that Alexi had left behind. And when speaking with the detectives, some nurses shared that they thought Alexi was lying to the nurses the entire time, that she knew she was pregnant and was just trying to hide it, which would imply that everything Alexi did that night was premeditated.
She definitely knew what she was doing, and what was doing was wrong, because of the way she was talking to me, just stating, "I didn't realize I was pregnant, and, but I'm taking the birth control," so, she was panicked, but, I didn't see her being in a state of mind where she did not know what she was doing.
It seemed like we were being just deceived from the beginning, but that's just my take on it. It seemed like she was very manipulative with us, and it was at least what it seemed like to me. She didn't want you to discover, that she was pregnant, and she wore really baggy clothing. And she wouldn't sit still for you. I'm sure she was very uncomfortable too, but yeah, she wouldn't allow you to do it.
It seemed like she'd been trying to hide this pregnancy from her mother for some time. So if you know you're pregnant, you're not going to continue taking birth control pills. But if you're trying to hide it, you might start taking weight loss medications. That's just kind of what it seemed like in my head.
What's even more heartbreaking is that it seems like the nurses had more compassion towards the situation than even her own mother did. In fact, staff members explained to the officers that it didn't seem like either of them were even interested in the baby at all.
Did they have any comments?
Not one.
Really?
I was really surprised not one person asked me about the baby. If it was alive, if it was dead, if it was a boy, if it was a girl, no one asked me anything. Not even, she didn't even ask. No, she didn't ask. The only thing she started doing was crying and started talking about she didn't know what to do. Not one. I've never seen I've delivered multiple babies and I've seen multiple miscarriages, and I've never seen a reaction like that. I'm just going to tell you this. I've never, ever seen a reaction like that girl. I don't even know what to say about it. There was zero emotion. I don't even know what to say. I've never seen anything like it.
Alexi Trevizo was charged with first-degree murder or alternatively abusing a child, resulting in death and tampering with evidence. She is still awaiting trial and could be facing life in prison. But if you thought evil parents stop here, that's because you don't know the case of Kelsey Warren. On April 23, 2023, the Marietta Police Department received a 911 call saying that a woman was passed out in her car in a McDonald's drive-thru. When the officers arrived on the scene, they found Kelsey Warren asleep at the wheel and her 1-year-old child in the back of the car.
Ma'am. Hey, Marietta Police, ma'am. Hey. What's going on? Hey, stop reaching. What's going on? You're really tired? Yeah, go ahead and turn the car off for me real quick. Turn the car off for me real quick. Turn the car off first for me, okay? Can you hand me the keys real quick?
Yeah. Can I find my glasses really fast?
Give me your keys first, man.
Officers immediately suspected that Kelsey was under the influence of drugs because she was having a hard time staying awake during their conversation. And sure enough, after searching the vehicle, police found illicit drugs inside the car, including a syringe that was only feet away from her child.
Hi. Hey. Smile. You're gonna be alright, okay, buddy? You're gonna be alright. Breaks my damn heart, brother. This is. Dude, I'd never seen anything like that, so I have no idea.
Kelsey later admitted to doing heroin before heading to McDonald's. She was arrested and charged with possession of a controlled substance and endangering a child. Luckily, officers were able to arrest this drug-induced mother before something truly terrible happened to her son. But what happens when a good mother just makes a simple mistake?
Are you missing a little boy?
Yes, why?
On May 10, 2020, a young teenager riding his bike saw a toddler walking across the street alone. So the heroic teen took it upon himself to call 911 and wait with the toddler until help arrived.
Is it this little guy?
Yeah. He was so close to the street. Yeah, you know, scary. Very carefree.
No. None of them probably got a...
My husband's been driving around. He can't find anybody that's frantically looking.
And he was walking this way, right?
He was coming towards this way, yeah, from that street. He's been watching him before we got here. He saw him first.
Oh, okay.
Followed him because he realized he was directing off the door.
How old do you think he is? Like 1?
No more than 2.
Can you hold him and face him our way so we can snap a photo of him real quick?
Yeah, there we go.
Say cheese! Cheese! You got one? Can you email it to everyone? Alright. What's your name?
I don't know.
What's your name? You like Batman?
Not long after this, officers tracked down the toddler's home and go to visit the mother.
Are you missing a little boy?
No, I'm not.
Are you? Do you have a little boy? Wait, we have him. Is this him?
Mateo? What?
Is that, ma'am, is this your son?
Yes, why?
Okay, hold on. What's the address here?
My God, we were sleeping.
Relax.
He got out? He was in the road?
40 Central. I'm with mom. Relax, relax.
I didn't know.
Relax, relax, relax. Look, you're okay. Okay?
My kid is okay. Where's
He's fine. You have Mateo? Where's the little boy? Okay. He's with the other sergeant.
The toddler was safely reunited with her mother, and luckily, this time around, the officers didn't have to hand down any punishments, only friendly advice.
That happens, okay. I get it. Hey, there he is. All right.
Look at that smile.
He's happy.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, bud. You're gonna have to put another lock on that door.
No, I usually lock the top both times because he can't undo that, but
You're gonna have to get those adult-proof things they
The
put on the
baby
doors.
things
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the doorknob.
For the door. Do you have? Is there
all right.
is there a knob on the inside door or is it a handle?
It's just a knob.
Okay. You can buy the thing that goes around the knob that will allow you to lock it, but it won't allow him to. I had about 400 of them at my house.
All over my house. I can
Yeah, I know. My wife couldn't use them. She'd be like, "Open the door for me." You gotta squeeze hard. All right.
Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, we will send you $100. You can post however many times you want, but you must have our YouTube handle and put YouTube Catching Killers in the title/description. Starting with Chad Dorman. On June 15, 2023, Ohio police received a call from a screaming mother claiming that her and her 3 children had been shot by their father, Chad Dorman. Police officers rushed straight to the scene. And once there, they found Dorman on his front porch, patiently waiting for their arrival.
Stand up! Stand up! Up!
Go ahead and fly whenever any unit's gonna arrive.
Get your hand up. Number 21. It's in the air.
Those guys can confirm that there's people in the first aid, and that's the shooter who's not complying. They need to take care of the victims. They have to shoot in the shootout.
Man, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I'm completely sober. Never did drugs.
63, we're 21. Get the EMS over here. Well, I'll get drugs in a flip, but I don't do drugs now. I'm sober. I'm not trying to put you. 63. Get your butt inside. Gatlin, get your butt inside. We on primary? Now. 29, we got 3 kids down.
3 kids down, 63 down.
Gatlin. 63, we're 21. Have EMS respond over here.
You're clear, they're being advised.
Robert 34, just started mass custody response.
63, do you want them to respond to the Laurel Lindale address? Where exactly do you need them?
We're right in the front yard.
The officers ask Chad to stand up, but he doesn't comply, so they drag him to the ground and handcuff him while they wait for EMS to arrive. Meanwhile, we can hear the mother say, "You took my life from me," which doesn't seem to faze Dorman at all, as he goes on to say he means no harm and even kindly warns the officers about his dog.
What are you doing, man?
Hey, are you copying all this?
Can I roll over? I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt nobody. You got anything on you? No, I ain't got nothing, man. Phone, that's it. I ain't mad, I ain't nothing. Just make sure that dog don't come out. I don't think he'll bite you. Just don't reach for him and try to grab him and pet him. All right. He won't bite you. What's going on, man? Nothing. Can I stand up? It's kind of uncomfortable.
Dorman's responses to the officer here are haunting. He implies to the officer that there's nothing going on, but there's a problem. His wife is crying out to the officers and is clearly in distress. There's definitely something going on. Additionally, when he asks the officer if he can roll over, he says, "I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt nobody." Remember, this is coming from someone who allegedly killed 3 of his children. Strangely, Dorman shot his sons but didn't attempt to shoot his wife or stepdaughter, which seems to indicate that these young boys were being specifically targeted by their father. Yeah, it shouldn't be a surprise that the officers had no sympathy for him.
Can you get the wallet out of my back pocket? Shut up, dude. You got the right to remain silent, fucking answer.
When the police finish searching Dorman, they put him in the cruiser and cart him off to jail. The Clermont County Sheriff's Department stated that Dorman had allegedly lined up his 3 sons and executed them. Dorman gave a full admission to the murders to police, although he did eventually plead not guilty. He was arrested and eventually indicted on 9 counts of aggravated murder, 8 counts of kidnapping, and 4 counts of felony assault. He's still awaiting trial. The suspect in this case tried to retract his admission.
214.
This is 19-year-old Jevin Burbach, who on October 1st, 2021, was stopped by La Crosse police who were on bike patrol for Oktoberfest after they noticed him immediately placing his can of alcohol in his right pocket.
No, somebody stole my wallet. Someone stole your wallet? Yes, okay, you got all sorts of stuff in your pocket. Am I gonna find a wallet on you? I don't want you to lie and get more tickets.
No, you can search me. I got alcohol, that's about it.
Okay.
I'm chilling right here.
Okay. Let's step across. Why don't you dump out the Twisted Tea real quick? How old are you? Don't lie to me.
21.
You're 21.
I was born in 6/25/99.
Okay. I just want to let you know, if you're lying, you're gonna get extra tickets. So if you're 21, then...
I'm not lying, look me up.
Okay.
After Jevin was approached, he denied his identity and started acting nervous, which made the officers suspicious of him.
Wisconsin, Minnesota. Wisconsin? Okay. What's your middle initial?
J.
J?
Yes, sir.
What's your last name?
Burbach. Herschel. H-E-R. S-C-H-L-E-B.
Immediately after the questioning officer turned around, Jevin decided to do the dumbest thing anybody would do after being approached by an officer.
214. Nope, you're not straight.
Stop.
Now you're going to jail.
Stop. You're going to jail now. Stop.
It's being recorded. There you go.
I'm not moving, yo.
38, we'll take a transport van to 14th and State. We're 95 one time. Now you're going to jail. It's dumb. It would have been a ticket. Yeah, we don't care. We don't care. You're going to jail. I told you. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
a citation. That's all it would have been. You would have got a ticket. And instead you decided to run. Okay.
Y'all stopped me and stopped. I didn't have anything on me. I'm sitting. Bro, come on. Y'all are being aggressive with me. Taking me around anywhere. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, well, now you're going to jail. DC resisting, state underage alcohol, state possession. Yeah, resisting.
Since he was underage, he probably would have just gotten a slap on his wrist for drinking and told to go home. Instead, he attempted to escape, knowing fully well that he was wrong. But even after Jevin was detained, he still refused to acknowledge what he had done.
So how much is the underage?
You're getting criminal charges.
What's that mean?
Criminal, jail.
Ticket. Jail.
Jail. Criminal charges.
I'm sitting in jail?
Yeah, criminal charges. You have to go to circuit court. Criminal charges.
What?
Yes.
Why?
Disorderly conduct, resisting arrest.
3,000 kids here with beers, and you catch me. Come on.
And what did we tell you? I said it's going to be a ticket. Don't lie to me. And what'd you do? You
so
lied.
If it was a ticket, you would have.
You lied to us. Yep. You would have got a citation. You would have been on your way, like we have with everyone else.
We have it.
That's been cooperative. But you decided to try to resist.
Okay, so
and fight, and then
how do I get out of jail tonight? Because I fucking don't live here. My parents are gonna beat the shit out of me. Like, how do I get out of jail?
It'll be explained.
Do I pay my bond?
He'll explain it.
Yep. Or not?
He'll explain it in a bit. But right now we got a squad coming to pick you up.
It's always funny to see people realizing they are going to jail. Then, after being put in the police cruiser, everything that would happen to Jevin was explained to his friend.
Well, I don't even know what happened. I was just walking.
Yeah, well, I can't tell you what because it's his business.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Needless to say, like I explained to him, we're dealing with lots of people. People are 100% don't resist and don't try to fight with us. They get a ticket their own way. We don't even write them all the tickets that we come.
What was it that happened? Was it you just had to open canister and then pulled them out?
He got stopped and then he decided to make some bad decisions.
Okay.
So here's what's going to happen. He's going to go down. The officer's going to follow him down there, and depending on his cooperation level, we might just release him on a signature bond so that he can pay some money, or doesn't have to pay any money.
Pay some money later. Yep,
yes.
100%.
Well, he doesn't have to pay any money. He's just got to sign some paperwork and then show up to court.
Jevin was later charged with resisting and causing injury to a police officer, disorderly conduct, and obstructing. He was also cited for underage possession and public consumption.
And what's your address, Cody?
It's not important right now.
It is important.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter to the situation that we're talking about. I know. I love you, dude. But hey,
Cody, just what's your address, bud?
Hey, dude. Yeah, I don't have to give that to you.
Starting with 19-year-old Cody Patrick Peters, who on March 7th, 2021, was driving at a high rate of speed before it crashed, rolled over, and landed upright where Campbell Road came to a dead end in La Crosse. A frightened passenger in the vehicle, alarmed by Cody's reckless driving, called 911, prompting officers to arrive and assess the situation.
Are you the caller?
No, she is. I was just, I just came back.
You're the driver? Okay. Why don't you sit back here, okay? Yeah. You were driving?
No, I was not driving. He's still on.
You need to take him.
Is there still someone in here?
It's my boyfriend. You need to take him now.
Guys, why don't you wait on the sidewalk?
No,
okay?
I'm not leaving him.
I'm gonna help him out.
He's okay.
What's his name?
Cody Peters.
Cody.
He's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
But
Hey, ma'am,
I don't.
just wait back.
I'm
Wait
not.
back here,
I'm
okay?
not leaving him.
Cody.
He's really drunk. Okay.
Cody. Cody.
What's up?
Are you injured, bud?
No. You just sneak up.
Good. Hey, bud, just wait right here. Wait here.
He needs to go. He's really drunk.
Fine. We're out with all three here. Everyone says they're
He
fine.
got a DUI last
Cody.
June, July.
Okay, listen. Can I?
Negative, all three are out. Man, why don't you wait over by the sidewalk?
I'm not
Let me talk
leaving him.
Yeah. You good, dude? I'm good with him. Yeah. Cody.
Take her back.
Just lean back here, bud. Lean back here.
Cody's vehicle had struck a large landscaping boulder and dislodged it 150 feet from its original position before stopping over the dead end. Luckily, they both survived. For someone who had a previous DUI, he sure hasn't learned his lesson about drinking and driving. Soon after, the police began to ask questions.
Cody.
It's not important right now.
It is important.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter to the situation that we're talking about. I know. I love you, dude. But hey,
Cody, just what's your address, bud?
Hey, dude. Yeah, I don't have to give that to you.
So, Cody, how much you had to drink tonight?
Honestly, not enough for you to pull me over.
Okay. Well, that's not an answer. How much did you drink tonight?
To be honest honest, about 2 out of 10.
2 out of what?
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10?
Yep.
That means 2 out of 10 alcoholic drinks?
Sure.
And what were you drinking?
Whatever will make your notes better, that. Yes.
What's up?
Whatever will make your notes better, I guess.
Well, I'm just asking you.
Just whatever will make your notes better and get an arrest, buddy.
I'm just trying to. I'm not trying to put words into your mouth.
I know you're good, but what will ever get an arrest in your mouth, buddy? Just give it to me, all right?
Okay. How fast were you going?
I don't remember, man. Just whatever you have going into your notes. I want to go to school, and I want to make money.
What's a contact number for you?
I don't have to support that with you guys.
Okay.
I low-key, honestly, low-key, I respect you guys. I do, okay?
We don't do handshakes with
cool.
COVID.
Cool, thanks, man. You're just smacking. I haven't
any drug use tonight, Cody?
No.
Any prescription medications that you're prescribed that you've taken the last 24 hours?
No, that I can give you guys.
Okay, so drinking?
Yeah, I was just drinking.
Okay, do you feel impaired right now? No. You don't feel impaired? Okay.
No.
Throughout the encounter, Cody denied being impaired and refused to cooperate with the police officers, even when everything he did was right in front of him. As a result, the officers suggested that they do a field sobriety test, but things didn't go that well.
And then, at that point, after that, would you be willing to do the St. Hyde's field sobriety test?
I'm not going to do any kind of sobriety test you two have for me.
Okay. So, based off of my observations, the vehicle crash tonight, I do want to do the standard field sobriety test. I can't force you to do them, but it's your opportunity to show me that you're not impaired. Right? Would you be
I
willing to do
low-key
them?
think that I have zero opportunity to show this in front of you.
Okay. So are you refusing all field tests? Cody, I'm talking with you. So
I know.
Just talk with me.
It's
a simple question. It's your choice.
I know you're talking to me, but here's the thing, though. You got that guy, and whoever in front of me right now.
Just keep your hands in your pocket. Don't pat them down, okay?
Cheers. Pat me.
Alright. So, would you be willing to do the field test?
I'm not gonna lie to you, no.
Have you ever done one of these before, Cody?
Yeah, been there a couple times. Just search.
All you gotta do is take a deep breath.
Just search, dude. Don't even.
This is
I know.
You willing to just blow through the tube here?
No.
See where you're at?
No, Murph. We're good.
Alright, place your hands behind your back. Your arms are up.
Refusing to take a breathalyzer, Cody was subsequently arrested and put into the police cruiser. Later, the police began to discuss their investigations, which would eventually expose Cody.
Really didn't give me much information.
She said that they were drinking at the bowling alley, and then they went to a friend's house and hung out there. He took the keys. He tried to tell her. She tried to tell him not to drive. But they both got in the car. He said she didn't. She said he did not say anything to him as they're driving. They just started driving all over town, and she repetitively was like, "You need to stop. You need to stop." And then he just started driving Mach 9. She's been drinking too. She's cooperative, but she really wants to say goodbye to him. She's pissed. She wants to. They live together. She wants the key. They didn't have an argument though. That's the thing. She's like, we didn't get in a fight. There's no threats, no nothing. He just took the keys because he drives when he's drunk.
Prior 55, so.
It's like he wouldn't say anything. She said, you need to slow down. The only thing he said once was, don't worry, babe, I got this.
Cody was later charged with felony first degree, recklessly endangering safety, misdemeanor second offense, drunk driving, second offense operating with prohibited blood alcohol content, and operating after revocation. If you enjoyed this video, check out this next one, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.